Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we finally set off from Outset Island, got a few items, learned how to do a little bit of parkour, and finally reached it into the Forsaken Fortress. But we don't have a sword anymore. So the whole name of the game, from at least from this point onwards, is going to be Stealth. That's right, we're going to all Metal Gear Solid up in this bitch. But not really. It's a lot more forgiving than that. But I want to head around this way just to avoid the searchlights. Look, Zero! Searchlights! Anyways, I want to head on up this way over here where this ladder is because there's a few different searchlights we can actually take out. So if we actually use the A button right here... Listen up, Corin. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I could make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with the A button. But that's just me. What'll you do? Well, I think that idea is stupid. So instead, I'm going to go with my idea, which is using my shield to block the monster's blows and make it drop its weapon, and then I could pick it up and hit him with it. Isn't that what I just said? Sorry, I had to make that joke. So yeah, whenever you alert the monster or the guard or whatever it is, the searchlights will go up like this. So then you want to hold down the R button, the stick or whatever it is, for that matter, is going to be he's going to drop it. So then I want to go ahead and pick this one up. Where are you? Oh, he's over here. So now we're going to just whack him with it. So keep mashing B button. Oh, there we go. Yeah. See how you like it with... You try and do that to me. Boom. Okay, and then we're all good. So that's one down. We've got at least 2 or 3 more, I think, that we need to do. So that next one is going to be a little tricky. So we actually want to head on back the other way before we start going forward. So let's go through this door right here. Okay, so I am still recording. Oh, thank God. I was looking at my Audacity right now, and I was just trying to make sure that everything was going according to plan. Well, anyways, instead of going over to the left right here, okay, it's this room. So yeah, you actually want to head on down this way, because if we open this chest right here, this, I believe, is actually going to give us the dungeon map. Technically, they consider this a dungeon, but, like, it's not... It is, and it isn't at the same time, because it's like, we are going to eventually have to come back... Spoilers, we're going to have to come back here at some point in the game. But the reason why I wanted to jump down this way, because right around here, over where these barrels are, there's a little switch. You want to open that up, because... Once we go around... I keep saying because. And every single time that I do, it just makes me want to say it the way that my mom says it. Because my mom likes to say words, like, really funny. Like, with, like, a lisp. My mom just, like, tends to do that because... It reminds me, for some reason, of Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. 'Cause it's Wednesday. So, like, she always likes to put that lisp on things. So that's why she says, because. Because! So... Every single time I say the word because, that's just how I want to do it. Well, anyways, there's really no way for me, well, there's no quicker way for me to get back up the way that I want to, so we're actually going to get caught. So, Mr. Moblin Guy, go ahead and arrest me. I can't go back to jail! Anyway. So then that'll just put us back up 1 level. What do you have to say, Tetra? Come on, what are you doing? If you start wandering around a place as well guarded as that without any means of defense, you're bound to get caught. At the very least, you should see if there's anything nearby that you can use to hide yourself with. Think stealth. See what you can find around there, and be quick about it. Time is short. Excuse me, Miss Stuck-Up. Jeez. Well, anyways. Now that we've actually gone ahead and gotten out of there, you want to go ahead and let's crouch down and get into this little cubby right over here, this little hole. And this will actually get you out of the jail cell. So if you do happen to get caught by the Moblin, you just have to do that, and boom, this will get you out of the jail cell. If you come down this hallway, you'll come right back out to the room where we got the dungeon map from. So this is actually kind of like a shortcut that you want to take, just in the event that you actually want to what's the word? You want to take care of a couple things. But the reason why we wanted to actually go up this way is because if we go over to this window right over here, this little alcove, we're going to head up the ladder, and this is the spotlight that's actually shining the light around that window that you see off in the distance with the seagulls. Perfect cinematography. So let's go ahead and get up our shield. This is actually going to get rid of that spotlight, so we'll be in the clear. Oh, whoops. Forgot I don't have a sword. Shit. Hold on. Give me your weapon. Your clothes. Give them to me. Give them to me now. Oh, man. Fell off the side. Freaking. Well, whatever. I'm gonna... Wow, those sticks have, like, some real bounce to them. Well, either way... There we go. Boom. Okay, that one's done. So, that's actually the only reason why we wanted to go the back way, so we're done with that one. We're done with this one. So the only one that we have left is just that one over there. So we want to go ahead and roll on forward. Just roll down over that way so that we can go ahead and make a shortcut on back this way. And then we can continue on our journey through the Forsaken Fortress. Huh, man. So I hope all of you guys are having a good day so far. I hope you guys are enjoying... Oh, is this the compass? Is this the compass? The compass. Anyway. You can tell that I steal so much of my material from Nintendo Capri Sun and like other people, because like he was the first Let's Player that I ever watched. So I remember when he was doing Wind Waker back in 2009. Like he was doing that one, and then he was also doing Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. I started like midway from when he was doing Super Mario Sunshine. So it was him that really made me wanna get into making video content like this. I know that I'm, like, at least, like, 15 years too late by this point, but at the same time, though, you know, and now that I'm, like, old enough to, and a little bit more experienced to actually want to talk to myself while doing stuff like this, now it gives me more of a reason to want to do it. So anyway, I'm heading up this way. The camera actually panned over to the window right over there. So now we're clear to actually make that way on upward. But the reason why I wanted to get rid of this is just because I want to be thorough. We don't technically have to do this spotlight. But I figure just to make sure, you know, it's easier, you know, better to be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Alright, come on, hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me! There we go. Cool. So where'd the stick go? Oh, it's up here. Oh, wow. I didn't... Ooh, nice. Come on. There we go. All right. Anytime now. Yeah, they have a really long, like, stun window, like, when they're getting back up. Well, either way, now you're going to notice there's, like, a ton of rupees and stuff like that down there that we can technically grab. I'm not going to grab them right now. I might, like, a little bit later, but who knows. Because currently, right now, you don't need that many rupees. Again, you can only carry up to 200. So, we might need more in the future, but I think currently at the moment, I think we're doing okay. So anyways, we're just going to keep going in a counterclockwise direction throughout this dungeon. We're almost actually up to the next point of interest anyway. Once we head through this door and then go down the other hall, then we're going to reach the end of... we're going to reach, like, the bottom floor of the dungeon. I'll actually show you on the map right now. Give me one sec. We're going to get this cutscene. If you get this cutscene, that basically means you're going in the right direction. So all we need to do is get up to the stairs over there. Okay, so this is the second floor. Sorry. There is a treasure chest over there, but it's not important, so to speak, so you don't really need to get it. There's actually another point where you can actually come back and get that treasure anyway, but for the time being, you want to make sure that you do get that heart piece, though, because if you don't, then you're going to have to wait to come back to the Forsaken Fortress a second time, because then they're not going to let you pick it up. So make sure that you get that heart piece first and foremost. So anyways, I want to go ahead and sneak on over this way in the barrel. I'll just go ahead and drop for a second, because otherwise this moblin's going to recognize me, and then he's going to throw me out. Ah, Jesus Christ! Oh, the freaking stupid rat! Oh man. Well, so much for that. Great. Okay, take 2 of trying to get past this frickin'... Where is the barrel? Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh no, there's that rat again. You dirty rat! You killed my butter! Just wait. Okay, we're in the clear. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. Freaking stop playing that scary-ass music every single time he comes in. Jeez. So dumb. Well, whatever. Either way, we finally made it, so... More than likely, this is probably going to take up a whole video in itself. Like, the length of these videos is going to vary depending on what it is that we're doing in the game. So, give it a second here. Again, you want to use the barrel right here. I'm going to kind of inch my way very slowly. Anytime you hear that sound, immediately drop whatever it is that you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to set off the moblin. He's going to throw the lantern at you and throw you back into the jail. So we don't want that happening a second time. Not when we've gotten this far. So at this point, we just got to wait for him to take his stroll. His merry little stroll. Man, look at his feet. It's just like 2 little, you know, like hoofs and like a little pigtail. Alright. Now that he's far away, or far enough away, we can go ahead and get rid of the barrel and we can start rolling back on up. Alright, so this is where things would have gotten, like, really difficult. Because there would have been, like, a bunch of searchlights around these edges. So now you have to sidle, or I think sidle, I think is the way that you say it, sidle. You basically have to, like, slide along the wall like this. And obviously this is the window where these hearts are. This is the window where those seagulls were basically, like, swarming around. So now that we don't have the searchlights and everything like that, we can get across this ledge, no problem. So again, not that big of a deal. Very easy. Aside from the frickin' rat who ratted me out and got me thrown in jail. But there it is. There's the sword. At last. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. But we got a bokoblin, so let's get the sword back first, and then we can go... Now you're back in business. Take care not to drop it again. So now we can go ahead and actually use some violence to go ahead and take care of our problems. Or, you know, whatever. Come on. There we go. Boom. Game's kind of slowing down a little bit, but that's just because it's, you know, it's the GameCube. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'll go ahead and take that rupee. Why not? Alright, but finally, we freaking made it. Hopefully we can rescue Aryll now. Save my sister. Judging by the cutscene, it looks like we've made it to the right place. I love these squints' eyes. Yeah, there she is. Oh, with 2 other girls. You got, like, this debutante-looking girl. Oh, she's got freckles, too. She's got, like, a... Sorry, I go ballistic over people with freckles. I love freckles. They're, like, the cutest thing ever. Uh-oh. The bird! It was the bird from earlier. And he's all like, what are you gonna do about it? Just completely... Man, freaking, he put me in his mouth, too. That must... I've always wondered what that would feel like. Like, would that actually, like, really, really hurt? If you had something, like, chomping down on you, not necessarily to eat you, but just to carry you in its mouth? I've always wondered things like that. Well, anyways, he's taking us up to the top of the lair. Oh, who's that I see? Can't hide you from me. I saw your face from, like, a little bit. And he's just like, throw out the garbage. Well, that's the end of the game, guys. I mean, by that point, we're basically dead. There's no way we're coming back from that. Or are we? It looks like we survived. How we survived something like that, I have no idea. Corin! Corin! Wake up, Corin! Oh, finally, we're coming to. Pull yourself together, Corin! At last, finally. We're awake. But who was that voice and where was it coming from? Well, have you come to your senses yet? Oh god, the boat is talking! You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Corin, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Corin, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Indeed I do. And will you do anything to save her? Yes, sirree, Babaroony. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? I kinda do. In that case, we depart to the Great Sea! But I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. So you've literally just been cruising along the sea for how many days, let alone years, man? And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Errands? Freaking, I ain't going to freaking Aldi to buy your groceries for you and stuff. Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We're finally going to explore Windfall Island. This is a very important locale in our adventure. We're going to be doing a lot of different side quests and stuff like that here and throughout the rest of the game. But until then, I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. See you later.